Welcome back to the Perfectly Balanced Podcast. I'm your host, Destiny, and in this podcast, we talk about life, love, and relationships. Today, I want to talk about hurt, pain, and trauma. Those are the big three that ruins a lot of things for a lot of people. We don't know when we're hurting somebody. We don't know if we cause somebody pain. And we also don't know if we have caused anyone trauma. And in my personal opinion, being who we are, being human, we make mistakes. And I feel like it's our duty as humans to understand what we're doing to other people and understand and show compassion and show forgiveness as well. For example, we come from a long line of hurt, pain, and trauma. And because everyone comes from a long line of hurt, pain, and trauma, certain people are given the opportunity to stop that said hurt, pain, and trauma. Because those certain people have been given the opportunity to stop what is now known as a generational curse, that said person is now the generational curse breaker. And that said person has to deal with generation after generation after generation of all the hurt, pain, and trauma from previous people. And life becomes harder for them. Decisions become harder. Relationships become harder. And just getting by day to day, that becomes harder. And if you're this person, or you know of this person, or if you are in a relationship with this person, or if you and this other person are in a relationship together, I want you to understand that it's going to be hard because you are fighting against so many things. You're fighting against life. You're fighting against pain, hurt, and trauma from generations. You're fighting against yourself. You're fighting against your mind. There's so many things that you are fighting against. And it's really hard to be strong when you are fighting. And you have so many things that you have to fight against. But understand that if you are fighting against these things, to give yourself grace. Because it's not going to be easy and you may fall short. And when you fall short, understand that it's always a way to get out of those shortcomings, as long as you believe that you deserve to get out of those shortcomings. I think that oftentimes, because so much has been passed on to us, we are all looking for a way to understand what's happening, and to understand how to get through, just to get through things, just to get through life. So first things first, if you are this person, show yourself grace, show yourself mercy, show yourself kindness, show yourself love, because it's hard. The next thing is, do not listen to the outsiders. Because when you start listening to the outsiders, you're listening to them from a place of hurt, pain, and trauma. You are your own person. And because you are your own person, you have to make your own decisions. You can pull apart from what someone is telling you. You can pull apart from their hurt, pain, and trauma, but you ultimately make your own decisions. Whether those decisions are bad, good, necessary, or whatever the case may be, that's up to you. You have to sit with it. You have to think. You have to go to a place to where you can think. You have to understand who you are as a person and understand that it's ultimately your decision. Life is going to be harder if you are breaking generational curses. Life is going to be harder when you're the first one to do something. Life is going to be harder when you are trying to navigate life and everybody else is going through life too and you need help. Sometimes you got to sit with yourself and get an understanding of what's happening to you and fix things within yourself. I say it again, please show yourself mercy. Please show yourself grace, because we all fall short. We all have shortcomings. We are all struggling in this day and age, and sometimes I feel like it's a message that needs to be given whenever somebody falls short. And my message to you is to show yourself grace. Show yourself grace. Show yourself mercy. Take some time for yourself and reset. Because all of the things that are happening in life, all of the things that are happening with you, it can cloud your vision of what's in front of you and what you are building and what you are trying to do. And when it clouds your vision, you start messing up. You start making mistakes. You just start doing things that you wouldn't normally do because you fell short. Moving forward after your shortcomings, you have to figure out how to move forward. You have to figure out what needs to be done in order for that said shortcoming not to happen again. Shortcomings are going to happen. Life is going to happen. We're going to do things out the norm. And we do have to suffer the consequences. But it's how we sit in it after our shortcomings. Do not beat yourself up. Do not think that something is wrong with you. Do not hurt yourself because you made that mistake. Things happen for a reason. It's so much happening in the world. There's so much piling on. There's so many things. It's just so much. And we need to give ourselves more grace. We have to give ourselves more grace because we are living this life for the first time. We can listen to everybody else. We can take opinions. We can do all of the things. But if that's not for you, then that's not for you. And you have to figure out what's for you. You have to figure out who you are. You have to figure out what your next move is. You have to sit with it. You have to understand. I made this podcast because I noticed I have a lot of shortcomings. A lot is happening in life. It's a lot that I'm trying to do. It's a lot that I'm trying to accomplish. It's a lot that I go through on a day-to-day basis. And for me personally, when you're in a tunnel and you're trying to get to the next thing, all you have is tunnel vision. You aren't looking from side to side. You aren't looking to see who you're hurting. You're not looking to see what everybody else is going through. You're only looking at yourself and what you're going through. And that's not the right way to be. I think that as a people, we really should start coming together more often. We really should not judge other people. We really should not talk about other people. We really should just be grace for other people. We can give advice all day long. We can tell people what they should be doing or what they should not be doing. But that person ultimately has to do what's best for them, because only they know what's best for them. So today, I don't want you to beat yourself up about your shortcomings, because you are fighting a new battle that you have not encountered ever in your life. And we are all so quick to do that to ourselves. And I think today, well, at least for me, I'm not going to do that anymore. Because it's a lot of things that are happening and going on, and you are trying so hard to get out of those certain situations, you fall victim to you don't even fall victim. You get blinded by what you have around you and what you have in front of you. Show yourself mercy. Give yourself patience. Show yourself grace. And that's with all things. Whether you are doing a new job, whether you're in a new relationship, whether your relationship is taking turns and taking twists. This is all new. This is all brand new. Don't beat yourself up about it. Give yourself grace, give yourself mercy, and see what you can do to move forward and fix things. Also understand everything and everyone is not perfect. I don't think we were created to be perfect. I think we were created to be ourselves. I think we were created to give love, give joy, give mercy to other people when they have shortcomings. I think we were created to just be. I think we were created to handle what we can handle and give everything else to whatever higher power that we believe in. Because I don't know who's listening, but I know everybody believes in something different. And I'm not judgmental on that front. Because I personally feel like everything around is the reason why people have certain beliefs. But that's neither here nor there. But I don't think we were created to get everything completely right. I think we are supposed to make mistakes. We are supposed to learn from our mistakes. And that's what life is about. I think we aren't supposed to make the same mistakes. And if we're making the same mistakes, then that's a problem. But if we are learning from said mistakes and changing what we know we can change, then that's what life is really about. I'm going to reiterate what I said. This is our first time. Understand, this is my first time being 28 years old. This is your first time being however old you are. This is your first time. You ain't been here before. Other people have been here before. And you can try to get an understanding of what they're talking about. But we all live different lives and we all have different goals and different dreams and different aspirations. And we're just different people in general. So we can take what we can take from other people. But this is your life. This is your first time. This is your first time. I personally believe that every time we change a new age, we are being rebirthed. We are being molded. We are being shaped. And we take what we take from the previous years and remove what we don't want from other years. We take what we take from previous people, current people, and we remove certain attributes or certain things that they have that we don't want to come into what we have going on. Again, show yourself mercy. Show yourself grace. This is your first time. This is your first time doing that project. This is your first time doing that job. This is your first time being a business owner. This is your first time being in a healthy, committed relationship. This is your first time where you're not being hurt all the time. This is your first time that nobody's lying to you. This is your first time being a parent. This is your first time having your own house. This is your first time having your own apartment. This is my first time creating a podcast. This is my first time showing up as the person that I should have always shown up as. This is your first time. And I can go on and on about all the first times, but those are ones that I think will resonate with some people the most. Stop being so hard on yourself when things don't work out for you. Because if you're still living and you're still here another day, then you always have an opportunity to do things differently. It ain't the end of the world. It may feel like it for a second, but it's not the end of the world. Turn your pain into purpose. It's a lot easier said than done. But my videos I make, this podcast that I created, all my creations and everything I do is turning my pain into purpose. And one day I will understand what that purpose is and why I had to go through so much to get to say a purpose. Show yourself grace. Show yourself mercy. You can't show other people grace. You can't show other people mercy. You can't show other people forgiveness. You can't show other people any of that if you're not giving and showing that to yourself. Life is hard. You're not the only one going through life. You're not the only one that has been hurt. You're not the only one that has pain. You're not the only one that goes through trauma. Everybody's is different, and you cannot tell people how to heal. Just because what worked for you, it's not going to work for the next person. They can take what they're going to take from it, and they're going to go on about their business. You have to allow people to make their own decisions. You have to allow people to understand their decisions. You have to allow people to change. You have to allow people to make mistakes and learn from their mistakes. Everybody's not the same. Your situation is not like the next person's. Show yourself grace. Show yourself mercy. You show everybody else in the world grace. You show everybody else in the world mercy. You give all your love to everybody else, and you do so much for everybody else. So why are you not doing it for yourself? Thank you for coming back to the Perfectly Balanced Podcast. If this episode resonated with you, if this episode was meant for you, please comment. That lets me know I'm doing something right. Even if you don't comment, share it with somebody else and let them know I'm here. I appreciate people who do listen. Because again, this is my first time doing this. I've been wanting to do this for like 2 years. And I finally got the courage to do it. And I'm finally doing what needs to be done to put my all into this, because this is me. This is raw, unfiltered, all me. Some days are good, some days are bad, some days are in the middle. And that's okay. I'm going to keep showing up. I hope you keep showing up for you and doing what makes you happy and doing what you need to do to break any curses that may come your way. Because I want everyone who listens to understand this is your first time. I'll say it again. This is your first time being the age that you are. This is your first time being a parent. This is your first time at that job. This is your first time running a business. This is your first time. This is your first time going through whatever situation that you're going through, and you're trying to navigate it. You're trying to understand. You're trying to do what's best for you. Show yourself grace. Show yourself mercy. Show yourself love. Show yourself kindness. Thank you for listening, and I'll catch y'all on the next episode.